I'm sorry? Oh, I thought you wanted that on January 12th.
It's fine. Well, no, wasn't that
I don't think it was, and I think it's because in the past I think it has been, but then I think we didn't do it, so then it was taken off in reorg, and then it was always like, oh, we got to do this. So we're on. Just so you know, it's okay. Right, and then I could put it on reorg for 2024. But you know what I mean? Like just.
This guy got some free pass over here.
Yeah, you gotta tell him.
Yeah, Ricky.
I'll be right back. I just want to talk to the senators and let them know like what's going on up here, so it's smooth.
This isn't Linwood. You gotta go down there, trust me.
Checks and balances.
Checks and balances, yeah. Do it by the number. Yeah.
Ay.
Yeah. You leave your paperwork up here, though. It's okay. Lose her already?
She wanted to let
Others. Yes. You want me to do it? Yeah. Say for the yeah. Where do you have to flag?
I have to say, what do you want to do?
Yeah. No. The flags, you always go before when you say please rise for flags, please be stand.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. It's right here.
What's that?
Please remain standing for flag salute.
We're not doing anything.
Okay. Are you ready?
I just have, you have a roll call here and a roll call here. Do you have to do two?
Yeah, that's me. You only have
I
to start
do
here.
one?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's for a roll call for pro tempore.
No, that's up here. That's here.
Oh, right. And remember, I told you it's a roll call
Yes,
to
I
start
do.
the meeting.
Okay, I just didn't see it.
That's how it's set up.
Just the four of us.
Good evening, everyone, and Happy New Year, and welcome to the city's reorganization meeting. Pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act, adequate notice of this meeting has been provided. The agenda for this meeting has been provided to 2 local newspapers and posted on the city's bulletin board and website. Also, please help yourself to copies of the agenda at the podium. The first order of business is the swearing in of 3 city council members. At this time, would newly re-elected Sean McGuigan come forward to the podium to be sworn in by Senator Vincent Palestina.
I know you gave me directions here, Lucy. Thank you. Great to be here in the city of Summers Point. I'm going to move you that way so you can look out. You want left hand on the Bible right here. Right on the other side. Other side. No, you.
Sean, you never did this before?
You
never did this before?
Wonderful to be here in the city of Summers Point. Love this city and great to be here. Even got Mrs. Palestina out tonight, which is a record for its organization. So. And every time you do one of these, such an honor. And you think about, the person that you're swearing in. When I think about Sean McGuigan, of course, been a rock here in Summers Point for so many years. And has always just kept his head down and done the job, in this era of social media and playing to the crowds and trying to get out in front of cameras. Sean, you just keep your head down, you do the job, want to serve the people, want to serve the city, and so we thank you for that service.
Thank
So,
you for that.
with that, left hand on the Bible, and you're going to repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Sean McQuiggan,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
I will support
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of
and the Constitution of
the State of New Jersey,
the State of New Jersey.
that I will bear true faith
I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties of
all the duties of
the office of City Council Ward 1
City Council Ward 1
for the term expiring 12/31/2025.
with the term expiring 12/31/2025.
2025. According to the best of my ability.
According to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations. You gotta sign some stuff here, Sean. You got a pen, you gotta sign.
Right on the podium, Senator.
It is very odd, Lucy, to be called senator with Senator Gormley here. One copy? One copy, Lucy?
Yes, please.
You want to do it?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, we don't.
That's starting to crowd up here.
At this time, will newly elected Mike Owen please come forward to the podium to be sworn in by Senator William Gormley? Yes.
Wait a second, Lucy,
Yes.
why does it say the much older senator? I've got feelings. Okay, hold the Bible. Raise your right hand.
I think so, yeah.
I state your name.
I, Michael Paul Owen,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
I solemnly swear to support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of New Jersey.
that I will bear true faith
I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and the governments established in the United States
and the government established in the United States
and this state,
and this state,
under the authority of the people,
on the authority of the people,
and I will faithfully,
and will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties of the office
all the duties of the office
of City Council Ward 2
of City Council Ward 2
with the term expiring 12/31/2025.
with the term expiring 12,
I'll make it 2030.
2025,
According to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability,
So help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations. We're excited about Mike. On the family, we all call him Landslide. And we're very, very proud of his victory. It was hard fought. He had a very tough opponent, but he was persistent. And we're very proud of him. And I know his family. I've never met a finer public official. He's the nicest guy in the world. We're all proud of him. And I'm proud of this council and the mayor because this is great. Everybody gets along. When I used to come to Summers Point meetings, they met in opposite rooms with one another. I have met in the camaraderie and the goodwill and the caring for the best of the people is great at Summers Point. You're a great town, you got a great councilman and a great team. Thank you very much.
I just need you to sign it when you get a minute.
Gotcha.
And next, would newly re-elected Richard DePamphilis please come forward to the podium to be sworn in by Assemblywoman Claire Swift?
All right. Have you done this before? All right. Repeat after me, put your right hand up. I, Richard Pamphless III,
I, Richard DePamplis III,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same
and I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and the governments established in the United States
and the governments established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all of the duties of the office of
all the duties of the office of
City Council Ward 1
City Council Ward 1
for an unexpired term expiring
for an unexpired term expiring
December 31st,
December 31st,
2023,
2023,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations. Very, very quickly, I just want to say that the Swift and the DePamphilis families go back years to a sleepy town of Longport, New Jersey, along with Carolyn Palestina's family. And I just want to say that you've done so much. Your whole family has done so much for decades and generations, and you've given so much to the public from Linwood, now Summers Point. And Summers Point, Mayor, and all the councilmen, you've got a fine person here, and we want to thank you for your mentorship and for just your leadership. Thank you very much. And you could not do it without Sally, who is everywhere, and you guys are a great force, and thank you so much for doing this. All right?
I sign here. I need to wake up. There you go.
At this time, I'm calling for nominations for President of City Council for the year 2023. Are there any nominations?
I'd like to make that motion for Janice Johnson as council president.
I'll second that.
Okay, are there any other nominations? Hearing none, nominations are closed. I'll take roll call for City Council Member Johnston for President of City Council for 2023. Roll call. Councilmember Bruno.
Yes.
Councilmember McCary. Councilmember Dill.
Yes.
Councilmember McGuigan.
Yes.
Councilmember DePanthelis.
Yes.
Councilmember Owen.
Yes.
Councilmember Johnston.
Yes.
Congratulations. Please accept the gavel.
Put my name up now?
Yeah, that's right.
I just want to say thank you to everybody. Thank you to council for your confidence in me. I take this seat very seriously, and I enjoy working with all of you, and I look forward to another year of us getting some really good stuff done. So thank you very much, and thank you for everybody that's here tonight. Okay, where are we at? Could I have a motion for President Pro Tempore for 2023?
I would like to nominate Howard Dill for that.
Second.
Are there any further nominations? Hearing none? The nominations are closed. Could I have a roll call vote, please, for the position of President Pro Tempore?
Councilmember DePanthelis.
Yes.
Councilmember Bruno.
Yes.
Councilmember McCary.
Yes.
Councilmember Owen.
Yes.
Councilmember McGuigan.
Yes.
Councilmember Dill.
I'll abstain.
Council President Johnston.
Yes. President Pro Tempore for 2023 is Councilmember Dill. Congratulations.
Council President, I would just like to echo the President's thoughts on this council having faith in me to be second in command, and in the absence of the President of Council, I'll do everything I can to make the city run as smoothly as possible. And thank you again.
May I have a roll call, please?
Councilmember DePanthelis.
Yes.
Councilmember Bruno.
Yes.
Councilmember McCary.
Yes.
Councilmember Owen.
Yes.
Councilmember McGuigan.
Yes.
Councilmember Dill.
Yes.
Council President Johnston.
Yes. Okay, we're here, right? Resolution number 1, appointing the city attorney appointment. May I have a motion, please, for resolution number 1?
I'll make that motion for Thomas Smith.
I'll second that motion.
Any comments? Jeez.
If he gets enough votes, I look forward to working again with a Summers Point hometown grown man, and good luck.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Congratulations, Mr. Smith. Please come join us.
Come on up.
I was supposed to get the job tonight. I'm really aggravated.
Okay, could everyone please rise for the flag salute, and please remain standing for the invocation.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening. Over 240 years ago plus, We were founded on Judeo-Christian principles. And one of the biggest reasons for that was what Paul did to the people. He talked to them about what laws were about and obeying them, and the power of government. And one of the things that he said in Romans 13:1, as he was speaking to people very much like us in New Jersey, people who are educated, people with power, people with prestige, people with possessions. Let every person be subject to the governing authorities, for there is no authority except from God. And those that exist have been instituted by God. Let us pray. Almighty God, we give you thanks for all the people who are sitting on this dais, all the people who support them, and all the volunteers of Summers Point. God, you've put together a collection of personalities, a collection of wisdom, a collection of humanity that wants to serve. As they move forward in 2023 and beyond, may your Spirit be over them. May your wisdom guide them. And may they look out to serve the needs of the public at large, no matter how big or how small they are. For we make this prayer in your holy name. Amen.
Amen.
Could everyone please remain standing just for another moment of silence, please?
Recently, we lost a true Summers Pointer, Harold Eppo, who was one of the greats in our recreation department. 30-year volunteer, did so much down at our ball fields for our children, and that I just think it's fitting that we remember him just for a few minutes of silence tonight. Thank you.
If I could invite up our Pilot Laureate, Erin Castaldi.
Madam President, she had a family emergency and is unable to attend.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. Mr. Mayor, would you like to address the?
If I must. No, I'm being facetious. First of all, I want to recognize a lot of the dignitaries that come down to be with us. This is a great night for us. It's a renewal of all of our vows and our promises to our residents and our taxpayers. So thank you for being here to share with us tonight. Of course, one of the Atlantic County icons, Senator Bill Gormley, is here tonight, and thank you for being here, Senator. And of course, the other senator in the House and his lovely wife, Gowan, Senator Vince Palestina, and we've got the whole legislative team, two team, Assemblyperson Don Guardian, of course, Assemblywoman Claire Swift here tonight. Representing the county, newly elected chair of the county commissioners, Mr. John Risley, who, by the way, former council president, former councilman here in the Summers Point. Maureen, how many times did we sit here together? Commissioner Maureen Kern, who was many years council president here, and thank you for being here. Former, and I guess it was freeholders, but now it's commissioners, so Alex Marino is here tonight, joining with us. Former council president Dennis Tapp is in the audience. How about that? It's like a Johnny Carson thing, you know? But, and then, of course, my old friend who I served on the Atlanta County Mayor's Association for many years, former mayor of Galloway Township, Mr. Don Purdy, and his lovely wife, Michelle, are here tonight. So, I thank you all for joining with us, and everybody else that is here tonight, thank you. Everybody knows I'm not really long-winded because I seem to forget what I want to say halfway I'm through my speech. But what I want to do is, first of all, wish everyone a happy new year. We look forward to a great and prosperous new year here in Summers Point. Got a lot of work ahead with us. I want to congratulate our newly Re-elected council members. Sean, Michael, and Rick, I look forward to working with you in the next year. And what it comes down to, and I'm going to keep this pretty short, is on behalf of the city, I want to thank everyone that works together to make Summers Point what it is. Our elected body, our governing body who do so well, our full-time staff from the city administration, Jason and Lucy, and all the offices. They do so much because I have that passion for the city. The folks that are professionals who guide us in everything that we do up here. And of course, the people that put it all together and don't get compensated for a thing are volunteers. And you can see it here because it's one of the good things and great things we have in Summers Point. We always bring the fire officers in, and the fire department does so much for our city. Them and OEM and all our boards and commissions who are volunteers. I thank them for all their passion and their love for this little town that we have. Plus, the Historical Society and all the other, the Patriots and all the other organizations that work together for one thing, and that's for this 4 square miles that the Summers family thought it would be a good place to be. Our job is pretty much simple. We take care of the things that are before us today and try to do our very best, and we try to build for the future, for the people that come after us many years down the line. So I thank you all for working together and doing what you can. For the one thing is doing what we can, our very best, for our taxpayers and our residents, so we can have a better Summers Point. So with that, God bless you all. May God bless the United States of America, and especially Summers Point. Thank you.
I'd like to invite each member of council to address the public, if you wish. Mr. DePamphlis?
Well, I would like to thank council for helping me through my first year in Summers Point Council. And I would like to congratulate Sean and Mike for their reelection. And when we're done here tonight, we're going to go over to Gregory's for a little bite. If you'd like to come, you're invited.
Thank you. Mr. Dill?
Yes, great. You talk food.
Councilman Dill?
It's pretty tough to follow what the mayor said, because I was going to basically say the same thing.
He was reading my notes.
Yeah, I was reading your notes. Actually, I have my notes of my own, as you can see. First of all, I'd like to thank the volunteers, not only the volunteer fire department and all the emergency management volunteers, but everyone on all the boards. They do so much for the city, and we wouldn't be as fortunate and as quality of a city if we didn't have the volunteers that we have in the city. I'd like to thank Lucy and the city clerk's office for always putting these meetings together, besides all the other things that the city clerk's office has to do. But also going along with that is the department heads and the employees. They're hardworking. They do everything they possibly can to make this city better, and I think that they do one hell of a job for the responsibilities that they have. Our professionals, our assistants, they assist the city council in making major decisions. And of course, our administration, the administrator, Jason Frost, and our chief financial officer, Shayna Kestrel, okay, and their staff. And I'd like to also congratulate the 3 elected officials that were sworn in tonight. And the final people that I would like to thank is my family for sticking around as many years that I've been on council and supporting me. And there's jokes made that my wife is happy to have me out of the house, and that very well could be the case. But I enjoy serving them, and I appreciate the sacrifices my family has made for me to be able to sit up here. Thank you.
Councilman McGuigan?
Thank you. Of course, right at the top here, I would like to thank my lovely wife, Teresa, for agreeing to come tonight and for allowing me to continue to serve my community. As some of you may imagine, it's probably not the easiest thing to live with me most of the time. So I do appreciate you putting up with that. I'd also like to thank the rest of my family, my children, who have supported me over all this time. Colin here had an opportunity to be here tonight, and I'd just like to point out that he has chosen a career to serve his community as well, and we're very proud of him, and as well as our other children. I'd like to also, at the top here, thank Senator Palestino for those way too kind comments. I really appreciate that, and I appreciate you taking the time to come out here. And to the rest of the dignitaries and all of you that are here, I do appreciate you attending. I always felt that reorganization was not only a special night, but a very important night for a municipality like Summers Point. At Summers Point, we're reorganizing the government. We're putting back the government and continuing for another year. So it's really democracy in action, and it's really one of the most American things we do. So I'm very proud to be part of it and continue to be part of that. I of course want to thank, first off, I have one of the best seats in the house. I get to sit next to Lucy. And I've always sat next to Lucy, whether it was on this side or the other side, and I can't imagine not doing that, and you're a special lady. I look forward to continue work with you, and of course, our stud of a city administrator, Jason, right there. It's hard to, I can't even articulate how great he is. So I'm looking forward to another year. And of course, as Shelby and Shane and many of the other professional staff that works here in City Hall, as well as our Public Works Department, and of course our Police Department, particularly as well as, as I've mentioned already, but our Volunteer Fire Department. I can't imagine Summers Point without you, and we can't, I will never grow tired of thanking you for what you do for this city, and again, thank you. And of course OEM, and of course my favorite harbor master's here this evening, and I look forward to seeing him sign up again. And sort of in closing, I want to go back to, I thought the mayor did a nice job mentioning Harold Eckbold. I had a chance to say goodbye to Harold today, and Harold was a 30-year Little League president, 30-year member of the Recreation Commission, and really, as I spoke to his family today, a very shining example that should be held out there for all our volunteers. He really is the gold standard, and I'm going to miss him. And I want to mention one other person in closing here. When I first came to council, there was a seasoned couple that would sit in the back and come to every city council meeting. Weren't critical or anything, but they would offer suggestions, and I had a chance to get to know them over the years. And I would see them at all kinds of different city events, and they were very civic-minded and very engaged in the community. Tomorrow I will say goodbye to Arlene Freed, and I will help her husband do that tomorrow, Rick. They're really good people, and I'm going to miss Arlene. I just wanted to mention that here this evening. And in closing, thank you, everyone, and thank you, Madam President.
Thank you. Councilman Owen.
Good evening, everyone. I appreciate everyone coming out tonight. I want to first start off and thank my mother here for being here, for her support. As I was getting dressed earlier tonight, I said, why don't we have this meeting last night. And I'm like, well, you know what, I'm glad we didn't, because it was my mom's birthday last night, which really was something special. I want to thank my wife and my daughters. 30 years, nothing but joy and rainbows and unicorns. It's all good. I want to thank my aunt and uncle, Senator Bill Gormley here in the House. All good things. It's just trying to, not saying run off your coattails, but just doing the right thing. Mayor and Sean, I'll have to echo your statements about our first responders. I want to thank everybody, our police and fire department, OEM. You get that call in the middle of the night at 3 a.m., you don't know what you're running into, but, I'm blessed to have you guys here. And I also have, family that's first responders. My brother's working tonight over Atlantic City Fire Department, otherwise he would be here. I want to go ahead and thank all our veterans who are serving, and everyone who's in the House tonight. Without that, I mean, our Constitution wouldn't be held up. I mean, it's just, you got to love the United States of America. So to continue on, not last but not least, but I want to thank the citizens of Summers Point for getting me here reelected tonight, which means a lot. So it was a tough campaign. And then finally, I want to thank our city administration, Jason, Lucy, and everybody else, our solicitor, Tom Smith. Nothing but good things to come for this coming year. So that's all I have to say.
Thank you. Councilmember Bruno?
So, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I want to thank everyone. It was a good year, and I'm looking forward to the coming year. I'm hoping to be able to get back to everything soon. And when I first started, we were in COVID, and I didn't get to meet many people or really see how hard so many people worked, and so many of our volunteers, and then so many of the committees where volunteers are working all year long to bring so many of the great things that we have going on. And thank you.
Thank you. Councilman McCary? Councilman McCary, are you there?
Oh, yes, I can hear you now.
Okay. Would you like to make any comments to the public?
Yes, I think that it's great that everyone is there tonight. I wish I was there, quite frankly. I really am thankful that you're able to allow us to call in like this. It's really an honor to be part of this group. Incredible things for the city. Continue to do that. And it's really an honor to serve on this council with people who are so dedicated to making Summers Point a better place to live. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm just going to, I don't think anything was left out. I think everybody covered everything. I just think we should probably say these things a little more often, because we are very appreciative, and the volunteers are amazing. It's just what people do just because they want to. So thank you, everyone, for everything that you do. Okay, we'll move on to proclamation. You're up again.
Okay. Proclamation number 1 of 2023, appointing Historic Preservation Commission, namely Tara McGinnis, Donna Moore, Levi Fox, William Reiner, Marion McVeigh, Greg Sabatino, excuse me, I'm sorry, Patricia Pearson, Lois Gregory, and Debbie Argent.
We don't need anything.
Proclamation number 2 of 2023, appointing planning board members, namely Mayor John L. Glasser Jr., Michael R. Sweeney, Howard Dill, Jack Shields, Brian Cotton, David Sharp, Paul Strayowski, Gerald Max Slusher, and Vince Lombardi. Proclamation number 3 of 2023, Environmental Commission appointments, namely Dan Myers, Linda Kaiser, Sue Seckinger, Paul Ludgate, Jack Shields, Bill Reiner, and John Helbig. Proclamation number 4 of 2023, appointing Veterans Advisory Board, namely Thomas Innocente, Bill Butler, that's a vacancy, Skip Mel, Fred Fontana. Resolutions?
Good. Yeah, we'll move on to resolutions. Resolution number 2.
Resolution number 2 of 2023, Fire Department officers, namely City Fire Chief, Michael R. Sweeney, Deputy Fire Chief, Michael C. Sweeney, Assistant Chief James Summers, Assistant Chief Jay Loader, Captain Timothy Welsh, Captain Patrick Winkler, Lieutenant Christopher Martin Jr., Lieutenant Robert Blaine, Fire Marshal Kimball Feinstein, Assistant Fire Marshal Gray Ayers, Safety Officer Robert Blumberg, and Safety Officer Michael Werbach.
May I have a motion, please, for resolution number 2?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Any comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Resolution number 2 is approved.
Yes, I am. I'm going to do this one first, though. Resolution number 3 of 2023, appointments, Harbor Master and Deputy Emergency Management Coordinators, namely Harbor Master Mike Ketzazora, Municipal Coordinator, Office of Emergency Management Philip Gaffney, Deputy Municipal Coordinators, Office of Emergency Management, Police Chief Robert C. Summers, Bill Cabanis, and Roger Tees. At this time, I'm pleased and honored to swear in the fire officers.
And the harbor master.
Oh, I have to vote.
Don't forget.
I'm
Vote
sorry.
for- We'll vote first. We gotta vote for him first. Could I have a motion, please, for resolution number 3?
I'll make that motion.
And
Second.
Any comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Resolution number 3 is approved. Now we'll swear
Thank
in.
you. Finally, we will. If all the fire officers could come up to the podium, and also Harbor Master.
Yeah, she caught that. We can fix that next week. We have to fix the next.
I'm so happy and honored to do this. This is my favorite part. As you can tell, I just rushed it right through. So if you could raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and the governments established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people, and I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all the duties of the office of, according to the best of my ability. So help me God. Congratulations.
Nothing like a man in uniform.
Yeah, well, I think we did.
Oh, well. Well,
Next time she runs, that's going to be on her campaign.
Yeah.
yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, we can do that, yeah.
That's the best part of the meeting for me.
He agrees.
Exactly.
The only reason Lucy does it.
Okay, yeah. Okay, resolution number 8.
Resolution number 8 of 2023, temporary budget.
May I have a motion, please?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Any comments? May I have a roll call vote, please?
Councilmember Bruno?
Yes.
Councilmember DePangelis?
Yes.
Councilmember Dill?
Yes.
Councilmember McCary? Councilmember McGuigan?
Yes.
Councilmember Owen?
Yes.
Council President Johnston?
Yes. Resolution number 8 is approved. Resolution number 9.
Resolution number 9 of 2023, zoning board appointments, namely Dennis Tapp, Joseph Craddock, Sean Rowan, John Helbig, Elizabeth Lawler, Mike Hetziera, Rex Granis, Carl Skip Mel, and Doug Gilbert.
May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Any comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Resolution number 9 is approved. Resolution number 11.
Resolution number 11 of 2023, appointment of municipal prosecutor, namely Kelly Blanchett.
May I have a motion, please?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second it.
Any comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Resolution number 11 is approved. Resolution number 12.
Resolution number 12 of 2023, appointment of public defender, namely Megan Horner.
May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Can I have a second, please?
Second.
Any comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Resolution number 12 is approved. Resolution number 13.
Resolution number 13 of 2023, contracting with municipal accountant, namely Leon Costello.
May I have a motion, please?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Any comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Resolution number 13 is approved. Number 14.
Resolution number 14 of 2023, Class 3 Planning Board appointment, namely Councilmember Howard Dill.
May I have a motion, please?
I'll make that motion.
May I have a second?
Second.
Any comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Any opposed?
Well, that was a tough one. I didn't know if I was going to get it or not. Whoa, man.
You should have done some campaigning there.
Ooh.
Resolution number 14 is approved. Resolution number 16.
Resolution number 16 of 2023, Recreation Commission appointments, namely Donna Shields, Brandon Adams, Chris Marshall, Matt Endicott, and Michael Stewart.
May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
That motion.
Any comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Resolution number 16 is approved. Resolution number 19.
Resolution number 19 of 2023, appointment of tax appeal attorney, namely Thomas G. Smith Esquire.
May I have a motion, please?
I'll make that motion.
Okay, and a
Second.
second. Any comments?
Madam President,
Yes.
few people know, and maybe most people know, we're hiring the Michael Jordan of tax appeal attorneys. And he's clearly the GOAT. Thank you.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Resolution number 19 is approved. Resolution number 21.
We good. I'm good.
Resolution number 21 of 2023, appointing city engineer, namely Greg Schneider.
May I have a motion, please?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Any comments?
You care to send the
Hey.
very best.
Yeah, Council President, I think we have an excellent choice here with Mr. Snyder as our engineer. He's always available. I've never called him and I haven't either gotten an answer or a call back within a minimal period of time. We're very fortunate as a city to have him as our engineer.
Yeah, I'll second that comment, without a doubt, and I mean it from my heart. Greg's the best, absolutely. You do so much for us, and I've never had it where I've had to call him and he's never answered the phone, so I mean.
It's
once in a while
amazing.
I get to his answering machine, but never. But thank you for everything you do. Passion for you, I know that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Resolution number 21 is approved. Resolution number 22.
Resolution number 22 of 2023, contracting with Palestine and Associates for engineering services regarding Summers Point Sewer Utility.
May I have a motion, please?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Any comments?
Yeah, Council President, I'd like to say that Palestino Associates has been our engineer for many, many years. And he's always done, and his staff has always done a fine job, and we can always depend on him and his office to do the job.
Madam President?
Yes.
I'd like to echo that. This is always one of my favorite resolutions every year to vote on. Our sewer department and our sewer system is very well run by our department, but a big part of that is the sewer engineer, and it's a lot more complicated than many people think, and we clearly have one of the best for that. Thank you.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Resolution number 22 is approved. Resolution number 23.
Resolution number 23 of 2023, appointment of bond counsel, namely Fleshman Daniels Law Offices LLC.
May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Any comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Resolution number 23 is approved. Resolution number 24.
Resolution number 24 of 2023, resolution appointing members to the Economic Development Advisory Commission, namely Mary Jane Bolden, Harry Kent, Morella McCary, Charles Heppercorn, Rob Hopkins, David Hughes, Levi Fox, Max Slusher, Dermot Lloyd, and Robert Furch.
May I have a motion, please?
Madam President,
Yes.
I believe Harry Kent resigned. Economic Development.
Okay. Should we just amend it later? Because I have a couple more that we have to change.
Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
okay. Thank you, though. Can I have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
So moved.
Any comments? All in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? Resolution number 24 is approved. Number 25.
Resolution number 25 of 2023, appointing attorneys to represent the City of Summers Point in matters involving New Jersey Council on Affordable Housing and Fair Housing Act matters, regulations, and compliance, namely James E. Franklin III Esquire and James Malley.
May I have a motion, please?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Any comments?
I have a comment on that. I make a motion that we remove Mr. Malley
Is it-
from this particular resolution until we find out who that was who's out. I would think that to have that for the project that
Well, since he's made a motion, I'll second it, but I'm not sure where we're headed.
There's a motion on the floor, we have to vote on it first.
The motion for the resolution is already on the floor. Okay. Okay, so we have a second. So we're. Right, okay. All right, so we're voting on whether or not to amend resolution number 25. Should we do a roll call? Yeah.
Well,
Could I have?
may I comment before we do that? or-
yes.
All right, so I'm going to comment on the amendment and why I support what Mr. McCary has motioned to do. This resolution, we're hiring two co-ed attorneys, where Mr. Franklin has served as our co-ed attorney for quite a number of years and has done a yeoman's job at it, and really has a passion and has protected the city with regards to COA, and has navigated through rather a complicated series of events and developments, and arrived at where we have now protection from COA. And he continues to show energy to do that. I don't know the merits of hiring a second attorney at a much higher rate. And I know that there's going to be an argument or statements made that you get fresh ideas or whatnot. I don't know we're looking for a lawyer to give us fresh ideas to redevelopment. A lawyer, in my opinion now, is to protect us and to protect the city. Ideas relative to development come from planners. I don't know what a lawyer from out of the area, from Camden County, is going to offer us at a higher rate. And that's why I don't support this. I want to be very clear, though, I do support Mr. Franklin to continue as our co-attorney. Thank you.
May I have a roll call vote, please?
Councilmember Bruno?
I'm sorry, I can't hear what's going on. I want to vote on this, but I'm not clear what you're asking right now.
We're voting on whether or not to amend resolution number 25 and remove Mr. Malley's name from the resolution.
Okay, then, no, I don't want to amend.
Councilmember Dill?
No.
Councilmember DePamphlis?
No.
Councilmember McCary?
Yes.
Councilmember McGuigan?
Yes.
Councilmember Owen?
No.
Council President Johnston?
No. So now we'll go back to resolution number 25. We already have a motion and a second.
Yes.
Okay. So any comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Opposed.
Okay. Resolution number 25 is approved. Resolution number 30.
Resolution number 30 of 2023 Summers Point Art Commission, namely Jacqueline Galabati, Karen Sutherland, Dan Myers, Donna J. Moore, and Christine Tolan Yoleridge.
May I have a motion, please?
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Lois Hirschman Gregory, Karen Clayton, and Margaret Garrity.
The other side.
I apologize.
May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Any comments?
Madam President, this commission has a history of producing excellent content for our community, and I'm sure that will continue on, and I thank them and appreciate their effort. Thank you.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Resolution number 30 is approved. Resolution number 31.
Resolution number 31 of 2023 Green Team Advisory Committee, namely Dan Myers, Linda M. Kaiser, William Reiner, Sue Seckinger, John Helbig, and Paul Ludgate.
May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Any comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Resolution number 31 is approved. Resolution number 32.
Resolution number 32 of 2023, appointing planner and grant consultant, namely James M. Rotella Associates.
May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Any comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Resolution number 32 is approved. Resolution number 33.
Resolution number 33 of 2023, appointing Reverend Louis Strugala, police chaplain.
May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Any comments?
Yeah, without a doubt. Lou is the Air Force. By the time we called on him, he's just an inspiration for us. Looks after our spiritual well-being, especially in the police department. but all public service.
Madam President?
Yes, please.
Very well put by the mayor. I don't think there's anybody in here, in this room, doing a more important job and doing it with such passion, and I personally appreciate it. Thank you, Pastor.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Resolution number 33 is approved. Number 34.
Resolution number 34, 2023, resolution authorizing the City of Summers Point to appoint a tax consultant, namely James Rennick.
May I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Any comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Resolution number 34 is approved. Okay. May I have, do you have to read all those first? No. May I have a motion for the consent agenda, please?
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Any comments? Oh, that's supposed to- all in favor?
Aye.
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 Any opposed? The resolutions on the consent agenda are approved. Okay. May I have a motion to open for public comment?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? We're now open for public comment. If anyone wishes to speak, please step forward, state your name and address for the record.
Hello, this is on. Teresa Doherty, 26 Dogwood Drive. I just wanted to say first, commend Karen Bruno for calling in tonight, despite she's having significant health concerns right now. I know I didn't hear anyone else mention it, but she's going through a very difficult time right now, and it was really challenging for her to call in tonight. And I wanted to just urge you again to try to use the Zoom functionality that you had so that you could make it a little bit easier for her to be able to conduct business here with you all, where I know she wants to be. So commending her for doing what she's doing right now. And I just wanted to ask, on the website still, the Rec Commission shows 2 vacancies. And as a parent of 4 children in town, I know we definitely have some challenges with the recreation. The volunteers work really hard to keep things moving without a lot of support. So I think there probably is some more energy needed in the Rec Commission. So just, you have those 2 vacant positions. If you're not going to fill them, maybe at least remove them from the website so people don't submit their information thinking that they can maybe contribute something, people that want to volunteer that have kids here. And then just one last question that I know you probably can't answer, but regarding the EMS services. A good friend of mine had a challenging situation at the football game a couple months ago, and I know she's been kind of struggling dealing with that, her and her family, and I don't know that any answers really have been given as to anything that's been looked at or any improvements that are expected with the timeliness of the EMS services to the residents of our city. Answers now or later. Great. Thanks.
Thank you. Motion to close?
Motion, close, I'll make that motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? We're now closed for public comment. Any other comments from the governing body? Anyone wishes to make?
God bless you.
I would just like to thank Karen for attending tonight. I know it was an effort, and I wish you well and a very quick recovery, and please keep in touch.
Thank you.
Motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? We're now adjourned. Thank you very much, everyone. We hope to see you at Gregory's.
Over in an hour. That's good. Good timing.